Hey Eurovision fans, it's Tom coming to you from Shanghai, back for another Eurovision reaction video. Tonight I'm going to be listening to the revamped version of Set Me Free by Eden Alene. She's representing Israel in Eurovision 2021. I'm going to listen, react and see how this could do in semi-final number 1 in Rotterdam. So let's kiki. As always, you can use the progress bar if you want to skip to a particular part of the song. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit sick right now, but I'm kind of running out of time, so I don't really have time to wait until later to record these videos. I need to get them done, so I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to power through, and hopefully Eden Alene can give me a little bit of life. Also, I have already reacted to her 3 songs quite a while ago. I think it was mid-January, so I'll put that up here because I already did my usual Israel in the competition thing that I usually do. And I also discussed all 3 songs. I believe Set Me Free was my number 2. I can't remember. I remember the song. I remember the chorus of it, which is a good sign. It's got a catchy chorus. I haven't downloaded or listened to it since because I know that Israel always does a revamp. So I just kind of like put it on the back burner. I knew that I was going to come back to it eventually anyway. Israel's revamps tend to actually be pretty good. I think this had quite a good reception, so I'm actually looking forward to this. Anyway, let's get into it. Ooh, nice quick intro because I don't know why everything looks so hazy. I think I need to clean my camera. Okay, anyway, let's go before I collapse. Okay, this is the Eden Alene Set Me Free, the revamped version. Wanna know my secret? Bang. 800,000 views. Come on, Eden, definitely rooting for her. Ooh, oh, that's a really cool opening. Ooh, I already like this electronic intro. Her hair looks gorgeous. This looks really expensive. Oh, yeah, it feels like a luxury version of the other song. Of itself. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They just injected like a shitload of funk into that. Oh. I like it. They've added a 70s, 80s vibe into it, but it works. Oh, her styling's gorgeous. The production's cheesy, but I still like it. I think it makes it sound more interesting. And these visuals look really like luxury. Oh. Wow, that is way better. Gosh, they've really given this a facelift. Everything about this is very impressively slick. They've given her so much to work with now. So many interesting noises and sounds. Love all these kind of like Middle Eastern influences that they've added in. That fuchsia on her looks beautiful. And it's still got the Set Me Free, so it's it does feel like it's smothered by the new production. It sounds almost like a new song. Funny enough, this Set Me Free bit feels the weakest. This bit's great. This is really fantastic. It's like a Middle Eastern 80s bop, which is an interesting fusion. She's giving me energy because I felt shit before I started watching this. I feel great now. There's so many interesting layers to this, and even if they don't work, it's definitely switching around and keeping it fresh. Yeah, great. The female bops this year are out of control. Another amazing female bop. Ooh! Given a smart hair, I didn't know she could do that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I really like that. Wow, that 3 minutes flew by as well. Wow, that is so impressive. Okay, first of all, let's be real. It sounds like a completely different song. If it wasn't for those slow bits where she says, "Set me free," that's the only thing that sounds like it came from the last song. The rest all sounds new, but I don't mind that at all. Look, you know I love it when a country is languishing at the bottom of the odds and they're like, shit, what do we do about this? We need to get ourselves up. And they do something about it. I love that. I love that willingness to take criticism and just say, look, this isn't working. We need to change it up. You know, for example, like Latvia, when they had that really boring song, they had the nice diddle-doodle-doo, I love you, and they like were bottom of the odds and they just didn't change anything. That kind of like, you could say it's like holding on to your identity, or you could say it's stubbornness, but Israel never had that. They're like, no, it's not working, let's change it up. This is fantastic. This sounds so much better. Look, it's not become a win or anything, but for me, they've gone from being like an almost definite non-qualifier, not definite, but really struggling to qualify, to this sounds way more competitive. It's not going to win or anything, but this has got to be up there in terms of the qualifications now. It's so interesting, and there's so many different sounds, and you've got the Middle Eastern sounds, and then maybe slightly some Amharic noises, and then you've got these 70s sounds and 80s, and it's all mishmashed together, but it doesn't sound messy like her songs in 2020 did. 2020 sounded like so many ideas just piled on top into this big steaming mush. And this is what happens when you put all those ideas together and then you like shave it down into this like beautifully sculpted something. So this is like really, really, I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece of editing, but it's a really well edited, eclectic bunch of ideas. So I'm really, really, really impressed. I'm so happy. This is why I really love Israel in the competition, that they're not willing to settle for. They just fight for it. They really fight for it. You know, if they get knocked down, they say, screw it, we're just gonna revamp the crap out of it. Really, the song feels very, very, very different. I think that they've literally gone to the EBU and said, okay, what is the minimal amount of the song that we need to keep? And then they got that percentage, and then everything else was just new stuff added in, and it's all great. Okay, I'm going to go in for a second listen because I was talking a lot over the first one, so I can just appreciate some of the musical elements a little bit more. So we're going to go back in for a second listen now. Okay, Wanna Know My Secret Bang. Start looks very Parisian, like a Parisian cafe. This feels young and bouncy and fresh. Feels like the song perfectly fits her styling. It feels really natural. Love this thick bassy beat that comes on the chorus. It's fantastic. Dances look great as well. This is just real feel good. It just makes me feel happy like really quickly. You know, it's funny, my least favorite part of the song is when she sings Set Me Free. I kind of just wanted it to be over, like hurry up. I like this color story of grey and fuchsia. That beat drop is just fantastic. It really is like, it's very Michael Jackson at his prime. I like this breakdown as well. It's not particularly special, but it just feels like she's constantly mixing things up and keeping you on your feet, but not in a messy way. It feels like a reasonable progression. I love these high notes. They are gorgeous. Now, obviously she needs to be able to do that perfectly, but if she can, it's fantastic. Okay, I'm a massive, massive fan of that. I just really, really, look, this is just everything I want. I've already said it before, I'm going to say it again. I just love so much that they are willing to change and not just be like, no, we're going to stay this way, and we're going to ram it down your throat, and you're going to they're like, okay, you don't like that, that's fine. We're going to give you something else that's different and amazing. This is really good. It sounds really polished. It sounds fun, energetic, age appropriate to her. She's got lots of material to work with. It looks like they've got nice visual ideas. The choreography looks fun and bouncy and appropriate. She looks like she's going to feel really, really comfortable in this. I think she's going to be in her essence. I think that's really going to help to give a really credible, energetic, fun performance. She's the perfect person for it. I think it's fantastic. It feels like a fusion of so many different things. Yeah, this is really, really, really great. I'm so happy. Now, look, having said that, it sounds like I'm saying I'm almost reacting like this is the winner. This isn't the winner. I would be quite confident at this point that this is going to qualify from its semi. I haven't heard all the songs from the first semi yet, but this is in the second half. It's song number 12. It comes after Belgium and before Romania. That's not great. It's sandwiched between two songs, but its pace is going to really make it stand out between those two songs. And as you know, you've seen my stats before, coming late in the running order gives you a massive boost. This is a good song anyway. There are 6 songs in that latter half of that semi-final which are incredibly strong. And you may turn around and say 6 songs can qualify in a row, but we have seen that before. I think it was Eurovision 2019, we had 5 songs in a row in semi-final number 2. We did from 13 to 18 in semi-final number 2. So that is possible. Do you know what? I would not be surprised if that happened again this year from 11 to 16 in semi-final number 2. But of course, I haven't heard Azerbaijan and Malta. I'm just going on, or Ukraine. But the 3 that I heard are really fantastic. I think that they've all got a good shot. That's pretty much it. Do you know what's really interesting as well is that I don't feel well today, and I didn't feel well last night. And the song I reviewed last night really pissed me off. And I was wondering at the time, I was like, am I just grumpy because I feel ill? And I still feel ill, and that song just absolutely gave me life and energy. And that's so interesting that I completely forgot I was feeling sick. I'm starting to remember now again because I can feel it. But while I was watching that, it really took me away, and it made me feel full of energy and made me feel normal again for 3 minutes. And that's really fantastic. And it also highlights how much the other song, which I won't say who it is, but you'll work out because it's going to be either the video that comes out. It's going to be the video that comes either before or after this one. Just absolutely sucked the life out of me, and I got really pissed off. So it just shows that a really great song will transcend how sick or ill you're feeling. Let's have a look and see how this is doing in the odds. I'm expecting that this jumped up quite a lot. I believe it did. Yeah, she's sitting at 18th. That's fantastic. I'm sure she was much lower than that. Yes, she was sitting around the 30s. For the whole of February, she was in 30th. And then, I'm not sure when the Revamp came out, but from the 18th of March onward, she's gone up to 18th. So she's jumped 12 spots. Really, really fantastic. What more can you ask? And this is the thing. When you do a Revamp, you should absolutely and utterly be seeing your country move up 5, 10 spaces minimum. You know, there is absolutely no excuse when you have gotten the feedback from the public of all the things that they don't like about the song. And to be honest, people are pretty vocal. I'm vocal, you know, there's lots of people in comment sections who are extremely vocal as well. And you can't take that and make any improvement when you've got a second shot. I don't know. Love it. Israel really do know how to do a revamp. Okay, and then finally, let's have a look at the community. I imagine this is done pretty well. The community does tend to disproportionately like a bop. This is in 21st. Okay, that's not bad. I thought it would maybe a tiny bit higher, but the standard this year is pretty good. Let's be real. I'm definitely going to download this. It's going to be my new gym song for the next week or so. What do you think about Set Me Free, the Revamp by Eden Alene? Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in another reaction video very soon. Goodbye.